Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft and Faceplants. Welcome back, guys. Today, we have some crazy stuff to do. We have a lot of fun stuff to do. Also, I'm moving extremely fast due to a Speed 2 beacon that I have now placed down. We still have the jump boost as well. But today, guys, is a very special day on Hermitcraft. Today, the election is no longer near. The election is here. Today is election day. So we gotta go to the shopping district and cast our vote for the mayoral election and the dog catcher election, in which Joe Hills is running unopposed. But we're gonna make our way out to the shopping district right now. Gonna fly on out there and, yeah, cast our vote in the election. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we made our way to the shopping district. You can see the Diamond Throne looming and weighing heavily on the hermits today, on the election day. I'm hoping we'll have a guy down here that says, "Hear ye, the polls are now open," but it looks like my dreams have not been realized here at the moment. I don't know if you guys know this, but like in real polls, there's supposed to be a guy out there when the polls first open that he says, hear ye, the polls are now open." But all we got is this birch sign. Now, it looks like there is something this way. It says Mount Scar this way. This may potentially be a last-second push for the campaign by Scar, and it says, "See way you should vote Scar for mayor." It appears that the spell checker on the Scar campaign was laid off at some point in the past few days, apparently. But, wow, look at this. Look at this. This is a last-minute push by Scar to increase his chances for being elected mayor. Voting for Scar will bring trees, reeds, cats, and beautiful land. I think that's the wrong reeds. Further confirming the spell checker was indeed fired from the Scar campaign months ago, but still, gotta give it to him. This is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. So this is supposed to, I think, be a sampling of what the shopping district could look like if Scar is elected mayor. You know, a bunch of terraforming, a bunch of greenery. Looks like he has a couple of road options here, which is honestly one of the main things we're looking for. Is road options, like consistent roads throughout the whole district. So it's nice to see him put down a couple of options for roads here. And so this is great. I like this. You know, he's got his face up there. He's got a jelly face up there. This is fantastic, but it's not really, you know, personalized, right? And it seems like he's a little bit indecisive with these roads. The spell checker was fired for some reason from the campaign, which is not great. You know, we can't have signs with spelling errors all over the place. So I'm thinking my initial support for false, I think we're going to stick with that choice. I think we're going to stick with false because she did save us. She actually staged saving us, which actually is more work than like literally saving us. So it's got to be false for us, guys. We got to vote false. All right, so I'm going to go in here, get the paper in here. Go ahead and go in here. Contestants right there. Scar, Mumbo, Stress are false. 1 vote each. What happened to Doc? I guess Doc dropped out. Doc dropped out. Okay, so we need to get this in here, and our vote is for false. And I don't have any levels. Awesome. Let me go get some levels. We got to come back at a later time once I have levels. You know what I'm going to do to get levels here? I'm just going to break these smokers, which have been smelting up our dried kelp here. Hopefully... Oh yeah, we got plenty of levels in each one of these. Very good. And we'll get the smoker back. We'll put this back in there like nothing even happened. There we go. Easy XP. Okay, now with XP, we are ready to vote. So we're heading on into the booth. We're getting our paper in there, and we are writing down false. There we go. And I put this in there, and there it goes. All right, we have successfully voted. I really want a sticker, and I voted sticker. And okay, we'll come over here, vote for dog catcher. These dogs, they don't sound very happy. They do not sound happy at all. Let's get in here and close the door after we grab actually a paper. There we go. There we go. Okay, Joe Hills is our vote for dog catcher. There we go, and we have successfully completed our voting today. So with a couple of those things done, we now come back to our sorting system, and we're going to make sure that we have a couple more things being sorted here, including basalt, and we probably also want to get things like polished blackstone in there for right now. We may make another chest for these things in the near future, and I think it would probably also be wise if we had the bricks in here. I think that would probably be good, so we'll get rid of this and put in the brick variant. 3 of those. There we go. Very good. And we'll get the chiseled, or the polished, basalt. There we go. We'll put that in here as well, as this is another sorting chest right here. So, yeah, that's good for now, I think. We can also add the stair variants of those things in the future, but for now that's good. So the next thing I want to do is I actually want to work on repairing some of our farms and actually rebuilding some of our farms. The first thing we're going to do is actually rebuild the gold farm. So we actually boxed up the gold farm into these shulker boxes here. You can see a bunch of trapdoors and magma blocks and more magma blocks and turtle eggs and glass and hoppers and stuff. And so yeah, this basically makes up our entire gold farm. And so we're going to rebuild this gold farm in the nether because, yeah, we specifically made it so that it was 1.16 compatible, so we could do just this, tear it down and then rebuild it very soon after we updated. Let me grab some rockets here, and I think Impulse has actually broken through the bedrock ceiling yet again, so we need to find that opening in the bedrock ceiling, go through it, and then find a good spot to build this thing. Alright, I found what I assume was Impulse's ladder to the nether roof, so yeah, thank you Impulse for once again breaking some bedrock here for us to allow us access to the nether roof. And so we are looking for some coordinates here. We're looking for 444, 203, which I believe is in this direction quite a ways. And wow, all of a sudden we have entered the area of demons and ghouls, apparently. Wow, a little bit of a stark contrast from the nether waste way that the nether looks. But yeah, I think we'll find this going this way. And so yeah, let's go ahead and find this area and let's build up the gold farm. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say the gold farm is now complete once again. You can see there's some zombified piglins falling down right over there. And so, if you're unfamiliar with this farm, the way it works is if I just get my rockets going here. Yep, the way it works is essentially zombified piglins spawn on magma blocks. And this is the reason why I built this with magma blocks, for those of you wondering. Because piglins, normal piglins, do not spawn on magma blocks, but zombified piglins, which we want for this gold farm, do. So that's why I built this initially with magma blocks. They basically try to path to turtle eggs. And so whenever they spawn in, they will spawn in, see a turtle egg through the trapdoor, try to get there, jump off here, and then fall to their untimely demise on the hoppers, as you can see some of them doing right there. So that is fantastic, and all the stuff ends up in these chests down here, or at least the vast majority of it ends up in these chests down here. So gold farm back up and working, and I should probably restock the gold farm as well. Speaking of our gold rush shop, we made a ton of diamonds from this place before we updated to 1.16. You can see here, yeah, a lot of this sold out, and this was totally all filled with diamonds here. We had a few things left though, and I want to see, yeah, some of these have sold out as well. There's some here that's sold out, and I think that's all that we still had in there. So yeah, we basically sold out of gold before we updated to 1.16. So now is probably a good time to go ahead and restock. So anyways, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just restock our entire shop here with full solid gold blocks right there. Very good. And yeah, we will see how quickly this all sells out. Alright guys, back at the pyramid now, adding even more items to our sorter. So we're going to add in soul soil, we're going to add in the crying obsidian, going to add in the gilded blackstone, going to add in some chains to this one. And yeah, like I said, we'll continue to add on more as we get more items. In fact, I think we might have... Yep, we got some Nillium we can add in there. I want to check to make sure we got the Basalt and the Blackstone. Let's see, what else? I think that's all the new stuff that we can add right now. Already added this stuff. We got the gas tiers in there. Yeah, let's just double check here. Make sure we got Crimson Nillium. We don't have that yet, so we'll put that in there. Basalt is in there already. Blackstone is in there already. All right, yeah, so we got most of the stuff in there now. All right, fantastic. So there is that. And I think one of the things I want to do today, guys, I'd like to establish some type of nether portal room of some type. Now, I'm thinking right now, once we get this wall built up, this dried kelp block wall, once we get this built up to the top here, I think a good spot to maybe put another portal rather, would be opposite of the entrance over here on the second floor. So I'm thinking maybe the nether portal room goes back here. So like we could have something similar to what we have over there, but right here. So like maybe like a little staircase up, a little archway here of some type, and that would lead into the nether portal room. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. So let me go ahead and get my dried kelp out here. Let me also just go ahead and just toss some of these things to Shibalba. There we go. So we'll toss these all in. These all should be able to be sorted now. So there we go. Get us a little extra space. And I think, yeah, we have some dried kelp blocks, although we probably will need more. So yeah, we'll have to get a little bit more dried kelp, but this might take us to about halfway up. So let me go and grab some more kelp, smelt it all up into dried kelp blocks, and build up the rest of this room. Well, as I anticipated, we only got about halfway up the side of this wall here, so we need even more dried kelp blocks. I'll gather some of those, and while I'm gathering those, we're actually going to hop into a call with all the other hermits in the shopping district, because there has been a result in the mayoral election and the election for Dogcatcher. So let's head over to the shopping district with the other hermits right now.
Welcome everybody to, I guess, the announcement. I think this is like the first time I've seen this many people on the Hermitcraft server in front of me, and I'm pretty pleased to see so many mustaches in the audience today. That bodes well. Right, we've actually got quite a lot of votes to get through, so I reckon we should crack on. First of all, we're going to announce who the winner is for Dogcatcher on the Hermitcraft server. So I think what we're going to do is I'll read out, and then if someone who is near the candidate, if they can put in the concrete powder, then we can get like live results. All right, so the first vote is for Joe Hills.
Joe Hills. Joe Hills.
Yeah, well, Joe Hills.
Go Joe.
The next one is Joe Hills.
Nice.
Yeah, go Joe.
Yeah, right. The next one is Joe Hills.
Fantastic.
Joe of the Hills is another one, so four votes for Joe. Joe Hills, that's 5 votes. Joe, 6. Daffy Duck. Who voted for Daffy Duck?
Can't win them all.
Yeah. Someone's voted for Stress, so we might want to pop one on Stress's thing somehow. I mean, she wasn't. Okay, whatever. There's another Joe.
Okay.
Joe Hills. Joe Hills. Joe Hills, Joe Hills, Joe Hills, Joe Hills, and Joe. All right.
Wow. Landslide victory, Joe. Good job, man.
Nice.
Yay!
Congrats, Joe.
Joe.
Thank
You
you
made it
all
to
for
Dogcatcher.
trusting me to clear up this mess that I had nothing to do with. I will endeavor to get these dogs safely at the dog sanctuary as soon as possible.
Thank you, Joe.
Wow,
All right.
What a guy.
Congrats.
Congrats.
I have a quick question. Did I miss the Thanos cosplay contest earlier? Or is it...
Scar, that's not a good idea. Don't make fun of him, okay? Come on over here.
All right, let's go. So, right, ready next to your polling candidate. The first vote is for Stress. The next one is for False.
Oh yeah.
Good Times with Scar.
Yay.
Woo.
Another one for Scar.
Oh, another
Yes.
one?
Another one for False.
Uh-huh.
Another for Stress. Another for Scar.
Yes.
Scar.
Go.
Another
Yes.
for Scar.
Oh man.
Stress.
Uh-oh.
Another for Scar.
I'm shaking.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Nervous.
Oh man, Scar.
Another for False.
Uh-huh.
Another for Stress.
Oh.
Another 2 for Scar.
Oh wow.
Two for Scar.
Oh man.
Oh. And another for stress, another for false, and then there's like 4 more scars.
Congratulations, Scar. You are the
There we go.
inaugural mayor of Hermitcraft.
Congrats.
Congratulations, man.
Wow, that was a
And he's
lot.
like, I'm out of here. Peace out.
Is he fixing the roads already?
I'm gonna be a good mayor or not. I might actually win. What the heck?
Congratulations, Scar.
Congratulations, man.
Wait, hold on.
Congrats,
Come on,
dude.
like
Like a baby kiss or
You get a
something.
single vote.
He's back.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that, Gran, and we'll be having talk. We'll be having talk later.
Okay.
Man, you hired him for that and everything. Sheesh.
There's
Zero votes.
people wearing
He's
mustaches and the shirts. No,
It's true.
They didn't.
This was just
Okay.
a marketing power play. That's all it was.
I'm so glad to take that mustache off.
Oh, Scar was ready. He
I had
was
to just in
prepared.
case.
Wow,
just
you
in
should-
hopes. Just
you
in
win.
hopes that it would that I may make the cut. Well, I'm a little nervous, a little shaky. All right, I'll be a good mayor, guys. You can count on me not seeing any more of this mycelium.
Scar,
No more.
going the wrong way.
Scar,
Scar,
I have a request
voted?
as
What
have we
your
voted?
first active mayor. Can we please take these signs down?
Yeah, all but mine.
All but yours.
No, get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Oh,
Start
thank
tearing.
God.
Get rid of all the signs. All right, first official order. Let's do it.
First official order: remove the signs, except on Doc's building because they look hilarious.
Congratulations, Scar. I think it's time for you to sit on the throne. Take up the diamond throne. It's all yours. You better manage
Can I
it.
just have 1
properly.
second alone just to lick the diamonds? Just 1 second.
All right, everyone turn around.
Everybody look away.
Everyone turn around. Just for a sec.
they're
Let him have his
all
Oh
moment.
boy.
Yeah.
I changed my vote.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Starting
I'm
to
good.
regret.
I'm good. I
You
got
good?
it outside of my
Okay.
system. I licked the diamonds. We're all good.
Out of your system. That makes it sound so much worse than it actually is.
The diamonds actually look
Take your
wet
seat.
now.
Okay. This
Thank
is where
you.
I sit? Okay.
That's ready.
Is he
My
your
chief of
jester?
staff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm the mayor. Now what?
Speech.
Speech.
Hi, I'm the mayor. I'm gonna make the shopping district really great looking. Okay, I'm done with my speech. Thank you. I'm embarrassed. Everyone's staring at me.
Wait, what?
So big congrats to Good Times with Scar and Joe Hills, who were elected mayor and dog catcher respectively today. So looking forward to see what they do in the shopping district in the very near future. But for now, we have gotten the dried kelp drawn all the way up to where it's almost level with the what's going to be the third story of the pyramid up here. So we got these coming in here. So yeah. That's looking good. We still probably need to draw them up a little bit further. I'll probably take this all the way up to the top, actually. Just because, yeah, I think it looks great as a wall. And, yeah, doing so should help out the room even more than it already has. But there are some things I want to do in this room now that I see it with this dried kelp all the way down. So, effectively, the main problem with this room right now is there's no transition between the floor and the wall. It just straight up goes floor-wall. Boom, right there. Sudden jarring thing. So we need to basically ease that a little bit. And to do that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make I guess like a ring around this entire area. And it's going to be like a little bit of like a walkway around this whole area. And I'm thinking probably like we'll have it at this level. So basically we need like a walkway that goes all the way around the entire thing. That basically helps the transition of the wall and the floor. So let's go ahead and build that. We'll probably build it with sandstone. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the big room, for lack of a better term. And yeah, the big room is looking a little bit bigger and a lot better because we now have this walkway up here covered with red carpets all the way around the top portion. And we also have a new wall around the room, or I guess ring around the room. I'm going to call it a ring around the room, yeah. Because, yeah, it's a big, giant ring, basically. So, yeah, this goes all the way around, and, yeah, you can see it's made of chiseled sandstone, cut sandstone, and just some sandstone walls. Now without the holes in them, so it looks a lot better. And then over here, we went with a little staircase of some polished black stone, which I think looks really cool. And we have some soul lanterns right here, some of the new blocks, as well as some, I think this is chiseled, polished blackstone, I want to say. Let me see. Yep, chiseled polished blackstone. So it has the snout of the piglins on it, which I think is pretty nice. And we have some of the polished black stone right here, polished stairs, and then the polished black stone again up here. So I think it's looking pretty cool. And the reason why we sort of differentiated this with the black stone is that I'm going to be going for sort of like a yin and yang thing here. So basically, this bit right here, this sort of archway, which by the way, I also made, this thing is going to be sort of like the gateway to the overworld out this way. And then the black stone over here is going to be like the gateway to the nether in here, through here. So yeah, what that means is our nether portal is going on the second floor, and it's going back here, back this way. So we actually need to clear out a little bit of space back here. We'll probably make an archway similar to that one initially. I'm not really sure if we want a different archway or the same one, but just for starters, we'll probably make just the same archway. So the best way to describe what I'm thinking for this portal room is basically a, I guess, like, modern, dark, alien portal room. Yeah, alien portal room is probably the best way to describe it. So that's sort of what I'm thinking for this nether portal area. And like I said, we'll probably go with the max size portal. I'm thinking today we'll probably just put in the floor here. I'll probably make the floor out of sandstone, a little bit lower than where we're standing here. Maybe like 1 or 2 blocks lower than we're standing right here, so we have a little bit of space underneath the quote-unquote floor to work with. And then we'll probably put the portal up right here and link it to another portal in the nether. So let's go ahead and we'll make this room happen here. Again, just going to be the basic outline of the room. We're not really going to decorate it today, but yeah, it should be cool once we do. Anyways, let's go ahead and make this portal, and I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. We got our 23 by 23 nether portal frame. All we got to do is light it. I'm excited to light it. And the reason we're going with this big of a portal is because, for the simple fact, everything's bigger in the pyramid. So might as well go for the maximum, right? We also put down a sandstone barrier down here. It's going to act like sort of the floor of the, I guess the second floor, basically. Or the room on the second floor here. So yeah, that's what that's going to be. We got plenty of space vertically, though. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm not really too worried about running out of space in this build. But let's go ahead and light this torch. Bada boom. There we go. And yes, before people comment, I do realize that zombified piglins will be coming through this portal at a pretty good clip, but you know what? I see that, and I accept it. I accept it. Okay, so now that that's done, we got to go make the portal on the other side now. So we take the coordinates, divide them by 8, do some math, and then we put the portal at those coordinates in the nether. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh, you know what I should do before coming in here? I should probably put on my piglin deterrent helmet over the Ninja Turtle hat. So we'll put away the Ninja Turtle hat, which I was using to gather kelp more effectively. And so I think we're going this way. I think if we just follow this end portal path, it should get us pretty close, because after all, we have this is the path to our end portal. So we should be okay here. To XB's awesome base place thing. Okay, I think down this way is the way we go. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. We got to go to 7786. So a little ways down here. And 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 86. And then we go a few blocks this way. Right. So let's get out our obsidian. And just double checking, 7786, yes, okay, very good. Okay, so 3 by 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 3. There we go, okay, and this one, and let's light it and go through. Fingers crossed this leads to the right area. Hopefully it works. Oh yeah. Right in the center too. Let's go back just to double check, make sure it works. It's going this other way as well. Yep. Alright. It links up. Very nice. Very nice. So I think I'm also going to link up the smaller pyramid, which is back this way, probably about 10 or 20 blocks maybe. So we're going to make another portal that links up to the smaller pyramid as well. So give me a sec here. I'll finish up basically removing some of this netherrack and things, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got the portals now synced up. Check it out. We got Cub's small pyramids right here, and of course we have a Unicode symbol for small pyramids right there as well. 3 of them, which we have 3 in here. I'll just show you. It links up real quick to our small pyramid right here. So yeah, looking nice. Farm's still working well over here too. Very good. Alright, so that's that. And I did add a little bit of a thing in front of the Great Pyramid. You see we have signs here to tell us which way to go. Shopping district that way, Great Pyramid and end this way. So it's along the same line here, and just, 20 blocks later is the Great Pyramid. Here it is, Cub's Great Pyramid. And you can see I actually made like a little scene here. So like, this is supposed to be like the Great Pyramid here. Those are the 2 sort of like pillar buildings we have in the very front, and then this is supposed to be like the sand in the front right there. So I made like a little scene out of the Unicode, which is really cool. And again, these are the default Unicode characters you can make in vanilla Minecraft. So highly recommend you guys look those up if you can. And we also decorated a little bit here, so you just zig and zag all the way to the pyramid, and then you can zig and zag your way out as well. So pretty nifty little thing right there. So with that, the portals are now linked up, both to the small and the Great Pyramid, which is fantastic. So yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to get done today, guys. So yeah, I think until next time, I will have to say thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a like, be sure to subscribe, and as always, thank you once again for watching. This has been Kelp. Goodbye.